What we teach at Basketball Brain is to lock on to the center of the hoop. Now, you can't actually see the center of the hoop, but as somebody once told me when I was taking a golf lesson, everyone says keep your eye on the ball. In reality, you can't see the club hit the ball because the club's moving too fast. You actually hit the golf ball with your mind. You have a mental representation of where the ball is at the subconscious level, and that's what's quote-unquote staring at the ball. Well, the same thing occurs when shooting a basketball. You need to see the center of the hoop. So every morning when you wake up, this is part of the Basketball Brain program, it's called Mental Swishes. You want to see the hoop, see the center, and just see the ball dropping about 2 feet above the hoop through the center of the hoop. Swish, 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 swish. And when you get on the court, walk around the court for a little bit and focus your eyes on the center of the hoop. Now, what I'm going to teach you here is when you watch highlights, what I want you to do is say to yourself these 3 words. Lock, and lock means you're looking at the center of the hoop. Arc means you're carrying the arc through the air, you're getting good arc on the ball, and then swish. And when you say swish, feel the swish in your bones. You may even want to do some dry shooting while you do this. Pretend you're holding a basketball and following through. You want to replicate the feeling of a swish. You know, that good feeling you get when you swish the ball. You want to program that into your mind over and over and over again. So for instance, when I watch highlights like this, that's what I'm doing. I'm programming into my mind that feeling of a swish, that feeling of the ball going through the center of the hoop again and again and again. I'm going to do another video shortly on the ultimate jump shot form, and it'll really teach you how to get good form. Okay, but most importantly, even if your form's not great now, start to train your mind to feel swishes. And then in pickup games and real games, if you miss a shot, erase it and recall that feeling of the swish. And you've done it 100, 150 times every morning. It increases your coordination. It improves your hand-eye coordination because the mind gets addicted to that feeling of swishing the ball over and over again. So as you watch these highlights, lock, that means your eyes are seeing the center of the hoop, arc, swish, and feel the swish, okay? So let's do like 20, 30 of these. You can get the hang of it. Lock, arc, swish. Feel the swish. And as you're doing this, see in your mind that center of the hoop and feel the ball swish through. Even here. Lock, arc, swish. Feel the swish. In your mind, when I say lock, picture a hoop and the center of the hoop, almost like there's a bullseye right in the center. Lock, arc, swish. Lock, arc, swish. See it from the side. See the center of the hoop. Feel the follow through. Feel as if you're actually shooting. See the ball swish through the center of the hoop. Lock, arc, swish. Replay that shot in your mind. Shoot from that same spot. See the rim from that same angle Curry would have seen it. Lock, arc, swish. I feel like I'm in the game shooting right now. In my mind, I'm catching the ball, I'm locking on the center of the hoop and shooting. You can feel yourself dribble too. Lock, arc, swish. I'm feeling myself pull up from right there. In my mind, I see the hoop from that angle. I see the center of it. Lock, arc, swish. The longer you say arc, if your shot's a little flat in a game or in practice, extend the amount of time you say arc. So say arc, swish. It'll improve the arc on your shot. And that's a good angle where you can start to envision the center of the hoop right there. Even on these, lock, arc, swish. See, I'm seeing myself shooting from half court. I can envision the center of the hoop. I feel my eyes lock into that target. Feel yourself bring the ball up. Dribble, lock, arc, swish. Feel the follow through. Feel the ball go through. Feel yourself dribbling, crossing over, behind the back. Lock, arc, swish. So I'm feeling myself pick the ball up. My eyes lock on the hoop, and they could tackle me, they could punch me, wouldn't matter. Lock, arc, swish. When my eyes lock on the hoop, you literally could punch me in the stomach. My eyes will not leave the hoop. lock, swish. I'm seeing myself shoot from deep. Okay, I think that's enough. Do you guys get the idea? So every time I watch highlights, that's what I'm doing. And you're going to notice your confidence just dramatically increases as you do this, okay? As you step on the floor, you're going to feel more and more confident that the ball is going to go in every time it leaves your hand. It's going to create consistency, game in, game out, pickup game in, pickup game out. When you're shooting around, you're going to notice your percentage going up because now you're giving directions to your mind to focus on the center of the hoop and to ingrain that feeling of a swish and that feeling of a follow through. You can also add to it feeling on balance, feeling quick. You'll increase your ability to shoot off the dribble. As you're watching Curry, feel as if you're dribbling. Feel the ball in your hands. Make it realistic. But really, you want to focus on locking on the center of the hoop, arcing it through the air, and letting it splash through the center of the hoop. The center of the hoop, not the front, not the back. Last point, why don't we have you focus on the front or the back of the hoop? Because we're going to make you so precise, you're going to end up hitting the front and the back of the rim. Your shot will become so precise. If you look at the center of the hoop, that's where the ball is going to go. And remember, you shoot with your mind, only partially with your eyes. I know it seems crazy, but once you get used to this, your shooting percentage is going to go through the roof.
Growing up, I was always interested in the mental game. After years of study, I developed the BasketballBrain program. My life is devoted to helping others achieve their greatness. I hope you'll like, subscribe, and if you take a chance with the BasketballBrain program, I promise you your game's going to reach levels that you never thought possible.